A small southeastern Kentucky community has been left shaken after County Sheriff Mickey Stines allegedly shot and killed District Judge Kevin Mullins inside his chambers at a courthouse in Westburg on September 19, 2024. According to Kentucky State Police, Stines, 43, entered Judge Mullins' office and fatally shot the 54-year-old judge following an argument. The confrontation ended up in graphic violence captured on courthouse surveillance video. The footage, played during the preliminary hearing, showed Mullins seated at his desk with his hands raised as Stines fired multiple times, including final shots delivered from just 2 feet away. The courthouse attendees wept as the silent footage played. Stines, handcuffed and wearing a blue tunic, remained silent while his teenage daughter looked on. The sheriff pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder and resigned from his post shortly after the incident. According to testimony, Stines attempted to call his daughter first from his own phone and then from Mullins' phone, although investigators clarify there was no definitive proof her number was stored on the judge's device. The motive behind the call and the subsequent shooting remains unclear. State Police spokesperson Trooper Matt Gayhart acknowledged the confusion surrounding the phone call, citing misleading courtroom testimony. Lead investigator Deputy Clayton Stamper testified that after the call attempt, Stines drew his weapon and opened fire. Stamper also stated that upon his arrest, Stines made a cryptic remark, "They are trying to kidnap my wife and kid." Investigators have yet to determine what he meant or how it may relate to the case. The shooting came days after Stines has been deposed in a federal lawsuit involving former Sheriff Ben Fields, who was also the judge bailiff. The lawsuit alleges Fields coerced at least 2 women into physical favors in exchange for leniency, including encounters in Judge Mullins' chambers. Sabrina Atkins, one of the plaintiffs, said Fields repeatedly forced her to do physical favors inside the courthouse and used his position to manipulate her house arrest terms. Another woman, Jennifer Hill, alleged similar abuse and harassment. Fields ultimately pleaded guilty in other charges and received a suspended sentence in 2024. He was fired by Stines in 2022 after the lawsuit was filed. The suit further alleges that Stines failed to properly investigate the claim against Fields. During his deposition, just days before the shooting, observers noted that Stines appeared agitated, requested frequent breaks, and seemed mentally strained. He later told the local newspaper that he lost 40 pounds in 2 weeks and he didn't know why. For a brief time, school and colleges in the area went into lockdown following the incident, and the courts went into hiatus until a new judge can assume Mullins' position, leaving behind grieving families, a stunned community, and unsettling questions about the power, trust, and mental strain in a small town's law enforcement.